Hello, I'm Eric Valenci, and welcome to Miami. Every now and then, someone comes up with an idea that just makes a lot of sense. For example, relocating a world-famous art fair from Switzerland in December, not known for its weather, to sunny South Florida, and thus was born Art Basel Miami Beach. Let's go see some art.
Well, we're at Art Basel right now. I'm with the crew. This formerly is Coco, one of the guys, one of the founders of graffiti, one of the original taggers, one of the original writers. And then, of course, over here, you got Darren, Yoj, Mr. Hernandez, Joey, our CEO, our man.
And you guys are from Miami, so what does Art Basel mean for the city and the art scene?
Well, in my opinion, Art Basel is the most important 7 days of the year in Miami.
It's 7 days of sharing with the world, art from all over.
History.
Yeah.
Look, it's art. Bottom line, it's someone expressing themselves in the best way that they can and the means that they have. It all comes together, and that's the beautiful thing about what's happening here. During this week, and all the artists coming in, everybody has something to give. Everybody's showing what they have and doing what they do.
And talk to me. In those early days, it must have been rough. How have you seen the community change and accepting what you do as art?
Well, it was bound to happen. I mean, I do it for me. I just do it for me.
I was amazed by how three-dimensional, how many elements there were to this piece. Tell us about it.
This is one of my favorite artists now, Ron English. Ron incorporates, obviously crazy psychedelics with, in this piece, camouflages and all kinds of different things, but the camouflages translate to the deer. And, Ron's just done an amazing, he's got a grip on art that a lot of people don't have. That's what makes him, who he is. Well, here's the thing. This gallery that we're at, Eric Firestone's gallery, is hosting some of the premier first writers basically in the business, ever in history. So 1973, that's the year I was born. You know what I mean? I popped out and boom, these guys were already doing, drawings and stuff with markers, canvas. They were getting up, and they were getting up on the city. They were painting. They were putting their names everywhere.
So you have the first works that were ever produced in New York in a studio environment. Guys coming fresh off the trains, 1972, 1973. We have works in here whether people want to recognize that this is where this whole phenomenon has gone completely global.
And it's amazing to see some of the more prominent street artists working today, how much reverence they seem to have for the roots art. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, as far as the roots go, you got like Phase 2 in the show and Coco in the show. Phase was the first one to ever throw up the bubble letter, He threw up the arrow.
A lot of people have been saying that Art Basel is just an excuse to come down to Miami, have some fun, play with some toys. We're here for the art. I want to clear that up. It's all about the art. Here we are on famed Ocean Drive in Miami, bringing you art for art's sake. We are going the extra mile, literally, driving the new Phantom drophead. Enjoy the view. So I'm here with the owner of the Webster. Thanks for being here tonight.
Welcome at the Webster.
Looking around the room, there's some really notable people. One guy who won't be talking to us is this guy.
I think the energy of Miami, the energy of South Beach is really, really cool.
And you have an amazingly well-defined sense of style. Where do you get your inspiration from?
From my brain. I just wake up in the morning and I feel it.
What would Miami be without a taste of Latin flavor? We're here at Hakkasan, one of the hottest restaurants in the city, for a little lesson on tequila. Let's go inside and check it out.
Casa Dragones is a unique style of tequila. It's a Joven style of tequila. And as you can see in our packaging, it's a sipping tequila. It's a result of blending white tequila with a hint of extra aged tequila. And we only produce one style of tequila, which is very rare in our industry.
Salud.
Salud.
So tell us, what do you think the influence of Art Basel is on Miami and the art scene in general?
Well, I think every season from when Art Basel started to be such a strong point of reference has been better and better. Somehow there is a definition of what is the mood of the country in terms of culture, art, design, architecture.
We're here to check out a new up-and-coming swimwear line, and I'm here with the founder of Kini Swimwear. Tell us about the line.
I do a lot of glitter suits, I do reversible suits, I do just a lot of like really fun things to wear that you can wear from the beach basically to going like to a restaurant with a nice little cover up on so that you can transition from day to night. I think Art Basel just has a lot of creative energy that comes to Miami, and me being a designer and lots of artists being around, I think that there's a real appreciation for any type of art, and I feel like my bikinis are a type of art also.
Sadly, our trip has come to an end. But if there's one thing I've always thought about life, it's you gotta have a lot of different experiences. Sure, it was Art Basel. Sure, it was about the art. But we saw cars, we tasted great tequila, we saw some fashion, and we saw some unbelievable street art. I'm Eric Valenci for the Huffington Post. Hope you had fun.